Hello there, my name is Rhiannon, and today I just wanted to sit and have a little chit-chat about the show WandaVision. All 9 episodes are out now on Disney Plus streaming, so let's get into it. I realize I'm repping multiple fandoms right now, but that's kind of on brand. We got the Doctor Who, we got the Mandalorian, we got Deadpool on my yiddies. So yeah, today's video is kind of just a chill, sit down, chit chat video, just talking about WandaVision and what we like, what we don't like. The show's finished now, only 9 episodes, and they're not going to be doing a season 2 it looks like, so what you get is what you get. And if you're here because you're on the fence about watching WandaVision, you don't know if you're gonna like it or not, I say just watch it. Am I biased? Yes. Because I love the show, I'll be honest. I thought it was really well done. So yeah, feel free to join me in watching this video. Pull up a chair, have a nice cup of joe. This is tea. Like I said, I really enjoyed WandaVision, and so I think I'll start with some of the reasons why, and then maybe later on we'll go into the bits that kind of irked me, which there aren't many, I will say. There aren't many, but they're there. So like I've said, I really liked WandaVision. I'm studying film and television production right now, and watching the show, I just think that it was done so beautifully, and the attention to detail was on point. I really enjoyed it. I loved how the character, not just with like how it was shot and how we like saw it, but also how the characters acted from episode to episode, I thought was really impressive. And also, we've never seen a Marvel production filmed like this before. This is the first time, which also seemed to irk some people. I know that there were a lot of people online who said that like they didn't want to watch it because it was a sitcom, or they didn't want to watch it because it was boring. I don't think that it's a sitcom. It doesn't qualify as a sitcom per se. And if you watch more than a couple episodes, you'll understand that. And I think the boring aspect comes from it being a slow burn, because it definitely is. It definitely is a slow burn for what we get to in the end of the season, trying to avoid some spoilers. So because we have these earlier episodes where everything is seemingly going perfectly how it would in a sitcom, it builds us up, it gives us that foundation for everything to fall apart later. If anything, it's just a comment on sitcoms. This is on topic, but also kind of not on topic. I just want to talk about her outfit at the end of the season. Oh my goodness, I am obsessed with that. I want to cosplay that version of Wanda so badly. Or like, I guess you could say her superhero outfit is phenomenal, love it. I've actually wanted to cosplay Wanda for quite a while now. I remember back in 2015 when Age of Ultron came out, she had like, you know, just the red jacket and the black dress and the boots, and I think with like tights and like the gloves and some necklaces. Very easy, casual outfit to recreate. I remember I went on the hunt for like red jackets that I could try to like build that cosplay, and I still think I could do it, so I may. Pretty much all of the outfits that Wanda's ever worn are iconic, and I would love to cosplay them at some point. Was Age of Ultron like 6 years ago now? Wow, that's incredible. What else about the show? I really adored Agatha in the show. I thought that she was executed like perfectly. I thought that she was great. I know that she's not a carbon copy of what she was in the comic books, and I know that a lot of people were a little annoyed at how much WandaVision kind of strayed from the comics, but overall, if we're looking at it purely just in the show, I really enjoyed Agatha's character. It was Agatha all along. And I think the reason I liked Agatha's character so much is because I'm not only like a superhero fan, but also a supernatural fan. All things superheroes and supernaturals, I love it all. So having an actual witch interact with Scarlet Witch, I love that. That was fantastic. When I was in like the 5th or 6th grade, I got this book called like Octavius Grimwald's Graveyard Guide or whatever it was, and it had in it like an area about witches, all about witches, and then I was like, I'm gonna be a witch. You know how like there were kids, like there's those TikToks of people being like, I'm a vampire, and like then running off, or you know, being the alpha in the wolf pack. Oh boy. Yeah, we had those at my school too. And I remember there was one time a girl asked me to turn her into a werewolf because I was a witch. I was a self-proclaimed witch. And then I said no because I didn't know how to undo it. I was a responsible witch bitch. I was like, I won't do it because I can't undo it, and then you're a werewolf forever. I was really dramatic about it. This is off topic. It was Agatha all along. And I think Agatha's character also helped us get more of a storyline for the Scarlet Witch, which is Fantastic. We love a prophecy. And like I mentioned, I know that there were a lot of things that people were expecting based on the comics that didn't happen in the TV show. I see a lot of memes going around about people being upset that their WandaVision predictions didn't come true.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I tried not to have any predictions myself just because, first of all, I'm not too familiar with that area of the comic books. I don't really know the story all too well. So I didn't really have many expectations for it, but I know some people who are really, really into the comic books and really into Marvel that were pretty disappointed. Specifically, what I saw a lot of people theorizing that we didn't get was that Agnes's off-screen husband was going to be Mephisto. And Mephisto is basically Marvel's equivalent to the devil. And a lot of people had reason to believe that he would be showing up in the show because of his association with Agatha Harkness. And then when Agatha brought the bunny rabbit for her magic trick, they named him like Senior Scratchy or something like that. And people were theorizing that because Mephisto sometimes uses the aliases of like Nick Scratch or Jack Scratch, that he was embodied in the rabbit or something. Unfortunately, was not the case. It might have just been a nod to the comics or something. People also thought that Mephisto was going to make an appearance as the main antagonist of the show when Dottie said the devil's in the details, and Agnes responds with like, that's not the only place he is. If you had a theory that didn't come true, you're not alone. A lot of people thought that there would be a lot more than there was. I like that we're seeing a lot more of Wanda's abilities, although it does seem that a lot of her power is being fueled by her mourning and grief and anger, which, as we know from Star Wars, is the road to the dark side. We saw it with how she built this world. We saw it with when she tried to kill Thanos and came extremely close. That came from rage, you know? She said right before that you took everything from me. So it is seeming like there's a lot of darkness behind her power, which we knew that before. We knew she was destined to be the Scarlet Witch and basically cause the end of the world. So while we're seeing her, you know, use a lot more of her abilities and like really come into her own with like the power that she possesses, I think that it's important that she starts to learn how to control that without using anger. And I don't know, maybe we'll see her do that in Doctor Strange. I feel like Doctor Strange, since he uses the power of the Time Stone, he's aware of kind of the effect that the stone can have, and like as we know, that's kind of where Wanda got her power from, was one of the stones. He might understand it better, and he might be able to kind of guide Wanda on how to use it properly and how to use her power for good. But as we learned with WandaVision, you can't make predictions. Overall though, happy to see that she's getting way more powerful. Incredible. And I still think it's only the tip of the iceberg for her. It's Agatha all along. Speaking of the Doctor Strange movie, it does seem like Agatha's Book of the Damned is the missing book from Doctor Strange, the first movie. So again, that's a way that they're probably gonna link the two, and that's a way that Doctor Strange is probably gonna be able to help Wanda control her power. I'm running out of tea, we need to wrap this up. Now something that people might not agree with. The parts of the show that were my least favorite were with the like FBI and Sword. I didn't like it that much. I get it, I get why we needed them, I understand. And something that kind of irked me was when Monica said that Wanda was the only one to come close to killing Thanos. Like she was the only one who came close. Like that's just not true. That's just not true. Thor came close. Thor arguably came closer because he hit him just like in the chest. Yeah, he should have gone for the head. If he had been like a few inches up, Thanos would be dead. I agree that Wanda definitely could have killed Thanos had he not asked for it to rain fire onto the battlegrounds. Like, I get it. She definitely could have killed him. In that moment, she could have killed him. She was not the only one to come close though. No. So that just kind of irked me, you know? Maybe Monica didn't know that Thor came close as well, but he did, so I didn't like it. I think the entire show could have taken place without it. Without Sword, without the FBI, without Monica.
You're not my neighbor. You're definitely not my friend.
Because pretty much the entire climax and the entire resolution of the story happened with Wanda herself and happened with Wanda, or like influence from Agatha, you know? We didn't need them. They were just there. And yeah, they're building a vision, and I guess that's important because now we have this white vision and we need to know, you know, I'm guessing we're gonna have more of him come back later. I would hope so. I hope he didn't just leave and he's gone now. But yeah, when we see the white vision again, I get it. We needed that kind of backstory for him. Like I said, I understand why they were there. I just think it could have existed without them, and that's my hot take on that. And now I'm all out of tea. So with that, I will wrap up this video, and I hope you all have a lovely day. If you like this video, please be sure to let me know by giving it a thumbs up, as well as commenting down below your thoughts on WandaVision. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel for multi-fandom uploads. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, I will hopefully see you in the next one. Have a good one.
And I was told you were powerful.
Superhero landing! Yeah, that's really hard on your knees.
Totally impractical. They all do it.